What's up, everybody? Part 2, Saturday, January 27th. Run 8 is on the list here today, and I am on Handkerchief's server, Pittsburgh Line East. We're in Cresson, and yes, we're looking at an RJ Corman locomotive. So I put that up there. Is that in the base game of Run 8? No, that's an enhancement. I forgot. I think it's. I don't care. I mean, it's a locomotive that I hardly ever pull up and use. Although I think I might have used it on SoCal a couple times, but nope, it got reliveried. So now we have RJ Corman represented here in Run 8. So got my coffee, got my water, even remembered to take my medication. So we got all that good stuff out of the way. And I am also hanging out in Discord, not on my server though, but I'm hanging out in Discord with Handkerchief and my good buddy Goliath, who's got his microphone muted right now. But Handkerchief is not muted, so we'll be chatting with him. Our idea here is to try to get Goliath. We're trying to convince him that he needs to come play Run 8. He is looking at Railroader, though. He said Railroader looks interesting. Said it does look very interesting, so who knows? Maybe that's my insidious method to get him into Run 8 is to get him hooked on playing Trainz and Railroader, and then bring him over here. So there's not too much difference other than there's just not the money aspect to it. It's the same thing. You work industries. You know, you can run road trains. It's a little more open world. So, coffee, cappuccino. Yep, here we go. We're good to go. So, yep, we are live here in Handkerchief's server. So, all right. So, Hank, how you doing? All right, and Goliath is in here as well too. How you doing? All right, so we're gonna be hanging out. He's playing his thing. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I know what he's doing. He's working on something because Goliath is going to join us. Or I'm just going to announce it. I'm not going to even keep it a secret. You guys probably already know what it is. That Fridays will be coming. Farming Fridays. We're going to do Farming Simulator 22. So, so as we're talking here, we're going to be working on the server. And maybe somebody out there can answer a question as to why Upper Mississippi River Valley map will not run on a multiplayer server. And I know there's people out there running it. I see them on the list. But for some reason, we just can't get it to run. Yeah, no, exactly. So it's kind of a frustrating situation. All right, I need to. Oh wait, you know what I need to do? Okay. So I'm going to pull down, and then we're going to actually grab these. This whole string right here needs to go back to 84 lumber. So I'm going to grab this bulkhead flat car right here as well too. Why it's sitting here as an empty? Because there's no industries over here that I'm aware of take a bulkhead flat car, unless maybe somebody was using it as a shoving platform, but for center beams, I don't know. So we're gonna grab 3 of these. We don't have anything else. I should fly out to, was it B and S or whatever that industry is out there, see if any cars got pushed out there. But I don't know, Hank, am I the yard master for Cresson here, or where do you want me? Where do you want me to be the yard master? If you even want me to be a yard master, because hey, you know, what's my motto? I make the mistakes, so you don't have to. And you might just say, you know what? No. After that checkout ride that you were in control of, yeah, no, you're not going to be a yard master of a little kiddie train in a park. Okay, so I pat. All right, that'll do. Okay, so I'm going to take the RJ Corman yard here in Cresson. So piece of cake. It's actually really easy. So, but it's, I mean, this is what we're doing now. Actually, you know what I'm doing here? I'm actually, I've overridden the server so everybody can see what it's like to work in daytime. But I think I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Oh, uncheck override network time and unfreeze time. Let the network take it. And we're going to go instantly here in a minute. It'll flash down. We'll be into, there it is, time unthawed. It is now nighttime out here in Pennsylvania. And there's still snow. All right. So we are in reverse. We pulled this one off. Now, I had a bit of a challenge before that, but no, we did this manually. I'm getting better practice doing starting these locomotives manually, and taking them out of isolation. And I always seem to forget to turn on the exciter field for the generator, or alternator, whatever these have in them. So let's go ahead and go into notch. Come off the brakes.
Norfolk Southern detected.
Ooh,
Milestone 253.1 track 3. Total axle.
Yeah, we're moving backwards now. So anyway, not much different than Railroader. It really isn't. The big difference between Run8 and Railroader is that Run8 is 100% sandbox and open world. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I turn some headlights on. So Railroader, like I said, Railroader's a lot of fun, guys. I really like it. And it's got that money aspect on it, so you got to make money so you can expand your railroad. Now, the maps are already set. There's nothing to expand other than, hey, you want to run a road train, run a road train. You want to work a local, which is what I'm doing today. You work a local. You want to switch cars, flat switch cars in a yard. Go flat switch cars in a yard. There are no scenarios other than the ones that you create. That's what makes it fun. It's wide open. It's like walking down into your basement. Virtual model railroad. What do I want to do? Well, today I want to do this. I want to go work on scenery. Well, scenery in Run8 is industry configuration. All right, let's go ahead and get about 10 pounds of brake on. You can hear those brakes squealing. Oh. All right. So what are we running? This is an SD. Does it even say anywhere? I don't know if they put that on this level. I think this is an SD45-2. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hank. Can't remember. Yeah, it's either an SD40 or SD45-2. Right, we're going to go ahead and flip that switch. That's a perfect, honestly, that's a great statement, because your work order system, let's talk about that. I looked at what you came up with, and first of all, I got to model it. Now I got to model it on my server, so if we have people going back and forth between the two servers, they're not going to get confused. That's my thing there. Did you do that or make that up in Excel? Is that what you did? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks tight. I mean, I think it's the best one I've seen out of anybody that has done, and truthfully, now I haven't been over to the Depot Plus and looked at their work order system. I believe, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's web-based. But other servers, this is nice. I mean, it looks really good, looks professional. Thanks for looks like you got the source code up there for what you built. So at some point I'm going to get together with you, maybe tomorrow. I know you're busy, you're doing classes, but yeah, let's go over what we need to do, what I need to do, other than go through and turn every single yard into industry, just so we can track the cards. And that I was thinking about that this last week, because I mean, y'all know I've been busy. We got a lot of activity going on. Basketball is winding down. boy, you know, soccer's coming up, but these, I mean, our soccer, boys soccer, going to go definitely in the playoffs. Boys basketball definitely in the playoffs. What else we got? Well, girls basketball, unfortunately, ladies. I doubt anybody's watching this, so I feel pretty safe. But honestly, I admire you guys for toughing out that season. That was a rough, rough season. But why am I going backwards? Because I didn't put brakes on. Look, Robert, I'm driving trucks like driving a train like you drive a truck. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I went there. I'm kidding, of course, I'm kidding. So, yeah, and as we start getting into Farming Simulator, guys, I got to reach out to uh, all of y'all that have in my stream. We're gonna be going along. I got a really good friend. You know him as well too, Robert, Farmer Lord. Guys, throw your prayers out there for that man. He is fighting inoperable lung cancer, and he's currently going through chemo. So I take my time, send him messages, and send, you know, and put, yeah, just basically just, you know, if you guys know him, hey, just keep him in your thoughts. If you don't know him, anybody that has to go through that, or know anybody that has ever had to go through that, um, yeah, it's I know he's scared. He won't admit it, but I know he's scared. So, and he's got his, you know, we all have our issues. He's, you know, he's made some mistakes, and he and I kind of had a little bit of a thing, but we talked it out, and yeah, all is forgiven. And now we're moving forward. And like I said, he just needs prayers from everybody. He's a guy that got me into Farming Simulator. And if it hadn't have been for him getting me into Farming Simulator, Robert, I would never have met you and your lovely wife, Andy. Ah, it was Farming Sim, wasn't it? I know. Oh, I thought it was. Well, then forget. I take everything back. Ah, Lord of the Rings Online. Yep. Oh, back in the day. That's right. That's right. I forgot all about Brandywine. That is way back in the day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's been because I started playing 2010. Lotro came out in 2007. So I think we met up on that game about what, 2008, 2009? Yeah. All right, so I'm finally connected to the bulkhead, and I need to come back, and then we're going to push right back down this track right here. So, okay, looks like we're still connected, There's one. I know I only need 3. This will be a quick run. It really will be, because I've got nothing out here but center lines. So our 1, 2, 3 of those. So I got to cut loose right here. All right. So that one, we're going to set that handbrake. And this one, we're going to close that angle cock, release the coupler. All right. So we're good to go ahead, pull forward. Oh, is your map clearing out, Hank? Okay. Did I grab 2? I count this as 3. We'll see. Let's go ahead and pull forward. The handbrakes. And what do I always forget to do? I always forget. Okay, why are we not moving? That's released. That's released. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Okay. So we are going to set that one. Set that one. Set all these. Oh, yeah, yeah. Who bottled air? Oh, you're right. They do need to be bled. I'm gonna pull them apart and then I'll go ahead and I'll cut them in. Bleed, bleed, bleed. There we go. Handbrakes are released. Cars are bled. Let's pull forward a little bit. It's nighttime. I should be in bed, but no, I'm out here wandering around in the snow. There we go. We're pulling. There we go. This is actually a really good challenging map. And I don't know. I'm thinking I don't want to, well, we got to come up with checkout rides, not only on this one, but also on Moselle. But if anybody has this map and you want to come play on, I guess, play here or on Moselle, need to do a checkout ride, and we got the perfect place to do that. All right, opening it up. And the CFM's coming right back down again. So, and now we're down below 70. We're going to go ahead and open that up all the way. So we have air on the train. Let's do the next best thing. All right, why am I showing? That's weird. Okay, it's coming down. It was red. There we go. Let's do a quick brake test. All right. Let's go 10 pounds on the ER. Go. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not even seeing the cars respond. They are open. Yeah, they are open. Wide open. I had this before in this area of the map too. I mean, I could always go F7, but that would be cheating. It's not, well, if they give it to you in the menu, it's not really a cheat, is it? Yeah. All right. All right. So, okay. No. I had yellow, not orange, but I had yellow on the bulkhead flat car, but none of the other cars responded. But I went ahead and released the brakes. We are white, so let's go ahead and once again come down, 10-pound reduction, see how we respond. What's up? Okay, Robert, you need to go go to my YouTube channel and look at the one and only short that I have, and that will be the answer to the question. It's just 1 minute. Just go, go do it right now. Go to my channel, look at that. The thing is, I won't mention the young man's name. And I'm hoping he's taking it all in fun. But yes, and this is that, and that section of track on this map is kind of what I'm leaning toward as making part of a checkout ride. If you want to come play on the map, it's right. Yeah, because I mean, I'm thinking of things like, okay, you know what, I'm doing a brake test for the fun. It's just for the, for the stream. I don't care about the brake test, but can you back up and, control your speed, backing up and coupling the cars without damaging or breaking couplers? Can you switch out in industry, or switch out cars? Do you understand, how to pull up the HUD and know, where to find track speed? And that's a key point in what we're talking about here is, and then like you said, right, can you, did you know how to use dynamics? Can you start a train on a grade You know, can you control a train going down a grade? And you know, I mean, even if we give you a long string of cars with a DPU, I mean, I honestly, if you know how to fence your DPUs, that's good enough for me right there. You know, because that means you know how to basically control that train. Now, to be fair, okay, the train was built so that it was 1.2 horsepower per ton, and most of the cars were empty, but that's a perfect number if you're going to be pulling that string through relatively flat terrain. Um, I think it would have been fair to more, you know, have at least give them a second locomotive so that I can't talk now. The dynamic brakes would have been um, better for them, but also if you watch when you watch that video, if you watch the entire stream that was a part of, um, you know, one of the questions I asked is, "What is the track speed right here?" And he literally said, "I think it's 45." But no, you look at the map, and if you pull up the HUD, it would have been 15 miles an hour. Right. So, and when he goes into the curve, which you're going to witness, when he goes into the curve, it's, you know, he was at, okay, I won't spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. You just watch it. I'll shut up. We'll move on to a different topic until you come back from watching that video. All right. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's go pull up. I'm going to see if I can fix it with the F7 cheat. Now the F7 cheat, I really only do air hoses as checked. Okay. But I'm going to do air and angle cocks on all this. And so I'm going to hit F7. Everything's done. Okay, and then let's go ahead and try the brakes again. So train brake, 10-pound reduction, and now I'm getting a response from all the cars. But they were you go back, you saw me do it. I mean, I clicked on the couplers, every coupler, the brake, you know, the angle cocks were open. You know, the airlines were connected, but I'm getting a response now from the cars. So we're going to go ahead and bail off the locomotive. So we are fully bailed off there, and that's because it's turned from that dark orange to white. Let's go take another 10-pound on the train brake. So that's about a 20-pound reduction. And we're going to deep orange on the cars, light orange on the, so that's good. And then we're going to go ahead and release the train brakes. Everything should come back. We're good. Independent brake. As the cars are releasing, we can go ahead and lower the independent, and we have got response from the independent going off. We're good. All right. So we got ourselves real quick, easy. I'm not even sure if you want. I mean, I'm not even sure if that's we would call that a class 1 test. I just noticed that these two locomotives here, these two locomotives should not be parked here. I don't know who did this. No, not you. But no, they should not. Because this is actually that would technically, well, that would be the line, the main line section, I believe. Let's go get in the drone mode and take a look. No, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It is the one next to it. But I can still go through. I'm just going to pull forward and come down this line right here. Or no, that's a little close. Someone put these down here, a little close in the foul. I can't come this way. All right, so it's going to make me go. We need to talk to Armchair about where he's placing his car placement. So we're gonna come down here, and then we're gonna push back, and then we'll get ourselves around those cars. So we need to come this way, yeah, and then straight down here. So let's get on the ground, pre-align our switches. Okay, I am not going to be hardcore like I was. I don't even consider myself being hardcore on the horn and bell and everything this morning on Railroader. I'm just gonna play. So actually, we're gonna come down, cut over. Yeah, well. Yeah. I don't even know. You sent me something today. It was like you were having trouble wrapping your head around something, and I just, you know what? I started to pull up what you sent me. I'm like, nah, I don't even want to look at this. No, no, I'm not even gonna start. I'm not even gonna start. I got too much. I got too much stuff on my other stuff on my plate. Yeah, but you know what? I know you. I know you. You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay, that's enough. Stop right there. I don't. I'm in the middle of a. I'm in the middle of a stream. Okay, I've got. Oh, I didn't even start the timer. You guys have got a bonus there, man. I don't know how long I've been streaming. I'm gonna start my timer because I like to keep it about 2 hours, so it's gonna be a little bit of a bonus time there. So 2 hour mark's gonna go. So I want to be able to last 2 hours and not get a headache. So don't just stop. All right. So anyway, I know Mike is in here with us. He said hi to me before when the stream was warming up in that 5 minute countdown. Mike, how you doing? Hope you're still hanging out there. And if there's anybody else out there that's watching these streams, I appreciate you for jumping in. And of course, as always, click that subscribe button. And if you like the content, give me the thumbs up. It helps the analytics. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when I stream. You can also jump into, hello Hank. You can also jump into my Discord channel as well too. I got once you jump into the Run8 portion of my server, there is a channel there that tells you when to stream. And I see Zala. Hey, I got an answer from Zala. Here he is. Okay, he says I'm all good, and I'm not home, sadly. So he's not home, but he says he's not mad. That makes me happy because, you know, he's young. I get it, but hey, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I think he does take. Honestly, my impression is he takes Run8 seriously, not uber seriously like a conductor or an engineer would. That's why they play on the Depot Plus server. If you want to play like a conductor and engineer, or want to hang around a bunch of them because you're thinking about working for a railroad, play Run8. Go over there because those guys. And I mean, NS Horsehead SD70 used to stream a lot. I learned so much about railroading by watching his videos. So everything that I've learned, I learned from him. He doesn't know it. Oh, I'm not on Twitch anymore. I'm sorry. I'm on. No, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, no, I moved over from Twitch. I'd like to go back to Twitch, except for they don't support Run8. Okay, and and that's primarily what I've been streaming. I don't stream a lot of Lotro anymore. I still play Lotro. I just not streaming it. Right now it's about Trainz for me. I mean, I've always been ever since I was a little kid. All right, so we'll be here, Hank. Of course, channel with said I'll be right back. Okay. Boy, everybody's leaving. Y'all just leave. No, I'm kidding. So. Whoa, what is going? Why? That was like a sudden stop. Oh, that's because I'm going uphill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wasn't paying attention. Didn't quite clear that switch. I tabbed out to go look at something, and all right. Yeah, nothing like trying to. That's how you break a culprit, by slamming your train in from going in reverse to notch 8. Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get the train brakes on, and I'm going to run back here and flip the switch. So something that I would see, yeah, I've got headlights on. So why is this dark? Why is this all lit up? There should be a huge massive shadow right there. Just a little bit more reality. But you know what? It's not about everything and how it looks. It's about the physics. I always keep saying that. Physics. We're going to ride this car back. We got a couple of miles to go, but we're not that far away. get to 84 lumber is where we're going. All right. So that is like a downside of going back and forth between Railroader and Run8 is that like right now I'm trying to play Run8 with Railroader key commands. You know, and I go over to Railroader and I play that with Run8 key commands. Yeah, I'm confused myself. Yeah, I get it. I was born confused. All right, heading back to. Got a ways to go. That's all I have. I just have nothing but center lines, and these will take about 24 hours to process. So, but I've got, well, not actually. Some of these, I gotta go find it. Some of these are down the line on the map. I need to go find how to get there. That's someplace I haven't been yet, so I'm still learning this area. Then I think I'm going to need to go to Rose Yard and see if we have any a string of cars, especially for, was it I think it's BNS. Where's my maps? I need my maps. Somebody find my maps for me. Welcome back, Hank. Oh, awesome. All right, I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, it's, you know me, I'm like, I have the ones from the depot. I print them out. I like flipping through them. I like getting them out of order and then going, wait a minute, I'm confused. So, but there's, you know what, I need to go. I haven't done anything over in the South Fork Secondary, to be honest. Oh no, New Portage Tunnel. That's where that's where the shenanigans happened. Okay. Bum. Where are you? Oh, am I going too fast? I am a little bit too fast here. You know what? I'm sitting here having a nice long talk. Know your track speed. And what am I doing? I'm not knowing track speed. Track speed is, hello, 15. Oh yeah, I'm going way over track speed. Let's go ahead and get some brakes on. Yeah, I'm only 5 miles over the track speed. I'll go read the vernometer later. Come off the Independence, and I'm going to go put on Dynamics. Down to 18. Let's get this down. Okay, now we're reducing again. And it was kind of the same thing I did in that little short that I put up. Is I was busy looking at the map page. That switch needed to be flipped. Then I looked up and saw train speed. What's your track speed here? Alright. Back under 15 again. But you know what? I didn't roll. And I have derail turned on. Flashlight on. So if I have any shenanigans like that, oh yeah, it'll be on its side. Flattening out right here. That's why I'm slowing down. Let's come out of Dynamics. Alright, I gotta find out. What was that? Oh yeah, there it is. B&S plant. All right, and there's 84 lumber there. Okay, I found the map page. So if you're looking at the depot map, I'm on page 2. Down there. All right, now I'm going up, so I need to get some kick in some notches here. A notch 3. I did tell Zala though that I'm like, hey, you know, where you been, man? You've been called into work. You have 90 minutes to respond. Picked on him a little bit. All right, let's see. So after this, next one I want to do, next set of cars I need to grab. Okay, so when I come out the Y, I want to go to the left and stay on main 4 to get to DGL lumber. So I'm going to fly down there first because I don't know how many. Well, actually, I can. I can look it up. I'm going to do that. Oh, don't tell me. Let me look it up. I want to show people how to look that up. Yeah. So I'm going to go left control and L. Go to industry configuration, and we're going to look up DGL lumber. We can click on incoming tag to cycle back and forth. DGL's right there. DeGaulle lumber, C52. Takes 3 boxcars and 3 center beam flat cars. And I'm coming to a stop. Alright, let's kick in a couple of notches here. So, but I don't have any boxcars. So pretty much what I'm going to take is I'll take 3 lumber cars with, let's get that out of the way. 3 center beams with me, and I think I got to push them down. So I'll be behind them, push down, because I look at that, it is a leading point switch at CPUN is where I need to go to. So that'll be an interesting run. We'll just push all the way down. Right? Okay. Okay, I'll go take a look at that then, because I may have to grab those, and because right now I'm running 1 locomotive, so I can go down and hook up to the other 2 RJ Corman and pull that string into the yard there at Cresson. You know, the funny thing is, I mean, I see the loop, but it doesn't show it as a U-turn. That's the thing. And it's almost like I have to, if I try to make that U-turn, well, I see what you mean. I can pull down main 2 and then push back into DGL lumber. But then that means I got to cross main 3 and main 4, where I can just take mainline authority on main 4 and just push down. Yeah. So absolutely. Let me drop these off. We'll do that before I head to DGL. All right? We'll finish that. So the industry car report, what Hank is talking about, so I'm going to start. I said let's wait, and I'm going to start. What's wrong with me? Hey, go take care of business, buddy. I just want to hear your thoughts on that video. Oh. Yeah, just go to my channel, go to shorts, and yeah, you'll see it. Oh yeah, the Lazy Farmer. Yeah, it's Lazy Farmer on YouTube. So All right, sir. Catch you later. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that thought because I forgot that I'm coming into a 0.5%, and here is see, it was a quick trip because there's 84 lumber, so I'm full on into my dynamics. Let's go ahead and down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set train brake so I can come out of the dynamics. And what we're going to do is we are going to push back past the switch. I need to jump off here. All right, we're rolling. Let's see, even 5 pounds was enough on the independent brake to stop me. All right, so I'm going to get past here. Once the wheels get past the frog, we'll go ahead and drop some cars once they're in the clear. And then we'll set, obviously set the handbrake since we're on a slope here. Pull these out, push those in, and we'll take that bulkhead flat car back with us. So empty. That's why I'm saying I don't understand why it ended up in my yard, because I've got, and I mean, I'm not sure where that came from. Wow. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, it was at the end of the string of cars, and it was empty with a bunch of loaded center lines. So I'm not sure how it got there, why it's there. Based on what you're doing, it should be in Rose's yard. All right, broke it loose. We're gonna go ahead and get some dependence, just a little bit. Perfect, holding it at about 5 miles an hour. Get it down here so it's in the clear. Hey, I can see the moon. Woohoo! Usually when I'm this time of year, usually when I'm on your map, it's nothing but clouds, rain, snow. All right. Pain brake, independent. We're gonna slow this thing down. We're going to come in here, click on that. We're going to set the handbrake there. And we're going to click on this one, and we're going to close that angle cock. All right, let's set some other brakes too. We're on a grade. We're all set. All right. And we're going to push back so we can get rid of the coupler force on there, which was, well, no, it's pulling us. It was more, the cars were more pulling us down the hill than anything else. Okay. And we're going to release and go forward. I had that same issue, by the way, trying to get this train going. I had the everything all, I mean, angle cocks all closed on this particular locomotive, and turned on all the switches, got out of it, took it out of isolation, and I had a PCS fault. So I'm not sure what's causing that. It wouldn't surprise me. I think Moso's got a couple of glitchy spots as well too, but all right. All right, what are we tagged on these cars here? Let's take a look. So left control F8 and left control F8 again. We have an MO52, an MT, and a CO5 RCS. So I get a car. Ooh, I got something coming over to my map. Now I saw in there you've already sent a full train to me. Okay, that's fine. Well, right. Hmm. That's what I was going to run by and try to figure that out because I think it's just me being patient. Um, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of trying to do it in 1 hour, I might set it to like 3 hours. And then let the car, let the train sit there for 3 hours. And at the end of 3 hours, I'll put my timer on. And at the end of 3 hours, I'll go look at it because maybe it's in the process of pulling the tags off. But that's the first time I've ever seen cars tagged as no tag. So I'm just thinking that I think maybe it might have been me being impatient. The first time that I did it, they were tagged as MO52L for loaded, and I put them on loaded cars to try to see if it'll switch a loaded car and give the industry tag that needs those loads. And that's when I got the no tag, and I could have swore that it was after an hour. I had it set for an hour. Try to slow this thing down. This is fairly well. We're still 1% grade here at 84 lumber, but it's starting to flatten out a little bit. I'm gonna kill the bell. I think they know I'm. It's nighttime. They're all at home anyway. Nice touch. 1.2. Well, yeah, was it 1.2 miles per hour? Not bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, click that coupler, and connect. Let's go walk the train from the front to the back. All right, so that one's open. We need to close that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone there, buddy. Yep, I can tell you turned the server off. What am I doing? Why am I closing those? I need to connect. Open. Open. Connect, open, open, connected. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and go partial. Watching CFMs here. All right, drop right back down again. We can go ahead and open that up. We should be good to go. Pull open. We're not gonna release, but we are gonna start pulling. Going to forward, start to pull a little bit, and then we're going to hit F5 and come off the brakes. And away we go. Slow speed past the points here. Switch. So you did in order to get your car report, you pretty much had to go around to every single yard and turn those yards into industries, correct? Okay. See, to me, you shouldn't have to do that. If there's a car on the map, that should be enough. to get a car report for every single. Boy, it's really rocky right here. I like it.
North Pole, Southern, detected. Milepost, 253.1, track 3, no defect. Total.
Right, and that's I know I understand that point, but it seems like that would be something that it should automatically be built into the software. But I like what you're doing. Don't get me wrong. It seems like that's something that they should have thought about, because yeah, you can look at an industry. Can I get on this one? No. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, awesome. We're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna ride this one back. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. All right. I loved it. I like that. I mean, it's coming over the frogs is what was doing it, and I liked how the cars were responding to it. And even going this way, it's this one, the one I'm riding is kind of wiggling a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and set brakes. And then we'll walk from the back to the front. Just make sure everything's still set up. And because we're on a pretty steep grade here, it's about 1%, anywhere from half to 1%. So we're going to air these cars up. Open, open. Open. And we're going to go ahead and connect. It's open, and this one not. So we're going to go partial. All right, we'll watch the CFM here. And right back down it comes again. Open. Sweet. Okay. Let's pull forward. So actually, before I start pulling forward, what I'm going to do is so industry cars here, this is what Hank's talking about here, guys, is that you can, as you scroll through this, you can see every single industry. And like right here in the Conemaugh Blacklick track number 1, how many cars are sitting there. So, and this is what he's talking about, is every track, every yard, every industry is here. So here's Cresson, NS Works Yard, local freight symbol C52, what I've got sitting there. Cresson set-offs, what I've got sitting there. Cresson Steel. So, see, RJ, I think, yeah, RJ Corman 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Amtrak Auto Rack. This is empty. Did you do that? Oh, wait, no, here we go. 84 Lumber goes, Oh. Well, I'm looking like RJ Corman 9. And it's showing Amtrak Auto Rack car 24 hours, capacity of 1. Oh, okay. Okay. So then what you're doing is you're basically picking a car that would never be there. Okay, so this is, yeah, gotcha. So this line here is what would be processed if that was to come there, but you can export. I think you're exporting the industry configuration. Is that what you're exporting? Oh, generate car. Yeah, generate car report. I'm sorry. There it is. So I was on the wrong tab. So if I go down to okay, and then I'm looking here on the generate car report. It's RJC5, so track 5, which is where we've got all those other center beams sitting there. So, you know, industry name RJ Carmen track number 5. That's what the 5 means there. The car ID, and then the car type, center beam flat car. It's ready. Destination is C52 DGL, which is going to be my next stop, and the status of that car. So, and then by the car generate car report, that when you click on that, that generates for every industry everywhere. Okay, RJCS. Okay, gotcha. The set out, RJC set out, RJC sighting. Okay, yeah. So DGL, DGL, a lot of DGL, a lot of CWY. There, yeah, there's DGL's got some some box cars. CWY, there's some more box cars, and then there's one. Oh, that's CSO. You know what I don't see here is the BNS plant. I got nothing for BNS. Interesting. And that's it in this run. But now if you click this generate car report, going back to my question, is it just for this particular track, or is it when you hit generate car report, it's for the entire map? Okay, so in my case then, with Mohawk and Selkirk, I would have to do, I'm expecting then one for each map. No, okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So, all right, perfect. Okay, so cool. So generate the car report. So that's something I have to work on. Then I got to go back. I got so much configuration to do on that, and I'm like, no time to do it. I should hire somebody. All right, what am I doing? I'm pulling forward is what I'm doing. All right, coming off the brakes. Got it into notch, starting the generator to generate that force. We're pulling that, and then let's come off the, come on. Notch 2. We are pulling. We're off the handbrakes already. And we'll take those 3, put them right back in here. Then all these go back, and we'll drop those. Then we'll go grab some, you know what, I might go get the 3 locomotives together and grab that siding and pull it up into the yard so I can grab some box cars. And I think take 3 box cars, so it'll be a total of 6 cars that I'll end up pushing back down main 4 to get to DGL. And I gotta find CWI. Where's CWY? Where's that one? Don't tell me. Gotta find it. 84 Lumber's there. It's HCM Motors. That's not it. Cresson Steel's there. You said you moved Cresson Steel though, didn't you? Okay. You guys are passing me. Let me go back and... I mean, I can always teleport to it to try to find it that way as well, too. Right. That's on page 2. I hit brakes so I don't have to... Stop to use. He's waiting on me. Okay, so I'm looking at the main... I have track supervisor Cresson Y97 down there. Keystone Bolt Company, KBC. On the other side across from the Y, I see Cresson Steel. If we come back this way past Ben's Creek, there's Sonman Mine. South Fork Yard. Back Cambria Yard. Warren Oil, WRO, but I would think that that would be worked out of Cambria. That would be why. What's it labeled as? Okay, that's what I was looking at. I was thinking that was right there. Okay. So where is my pencil? Note on that. So that out, CW. Okay. All right, that's what I was thought where it might be. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get these cars put away. This is the kind of stuff that where I think Railroader. Railroader is great. Don't get me wrong. I will defend it, but this is the kind of stuff where that also makes Run8 that much better because it is configurable. Way more configurable. Yeah, we want to talk about that one because that's a great idea. Another great idea that you had, and I did, at least for mine, since I'm CSX, I found the maintenance away truck. So it's I got it there. So they're going to be liveried in CSX, but I've yet to find one for Norfolk Southern. But I think that's a great idea. You bring down some gondolas and some Bethgons that or something that has ballast, something that looks like ballast in it, and then some yeah, ballast hopper cars, and then you get some gondolas that look like they have ties. I forgot which one it is, but there's one that looks like it's carrying ties in it. Yeah. I was just gonna say I haven't found anything with rails either, so that's a little sad. But then again, I guess there's in modern railroading now, this day and age, the cars they're a unique car because it's no longer short rails. They use very long strings of rails that really go over like 3-4 cars. And those rails flex as they bring them to wherever they need to bring them to. It's actually pretty cool. All right, let's bring this to a stop. Perfect. Okay. Off. And brake. And another one. Another one. All right, so 84 Lumber has their lumber. Close that. Angle cock, and then we just got to push back a little bit. And really, might not have to push back at all. Just come off the brake and see if we coast back. Yep, here it comes. Back on the brake. Open the coupler. Go forward. Off the brakes. And there we go. That is all there is to it. We'll get back on here and we'll go ahead and line and lock that switch for normal service. Take these cars back and put them on a track, ready to go back to Rose Yard. Oh, look at these things rock going over that switch. Look at that. Yeah, it's when they go over the frogs. I like it. Once more, added realism. You know what it is? It's right here. If you're when you're watching my stream, Hank, right there, you can see the wheels drop down right there. So it's like a drop in the rails that's causing that to happen. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they intended to do that, but hey, I'll go with it. Exactly. All right, let's run through the snow because that's so easy to do. Actually, I can just do left control F11. There we go. And we'll ride inside the cab. Come off a slow speed here. Make our way back to the yard. Uphill, so I will set slow speed when we get closer to 15 miles. Which works great. Going uphill, downhill, you got to watch your speed. Low speed doesn't work. Doesn't control the brakes. $13, 14, 14.5, 14.6. That's perfect. That's good enough. All right. So this is, and since we need cars for BNS, this is where we would actually grab a bunch of cars, whatever you've got down there in the empty lot. Covered hoppers. Tag them C52 space BNS. ESP is what the tag is on the map I have. Then bring them to the yard so we can get them out to that plant. Oh, like what I did for GE. Yeah, so there's like a spot for boxcars, so it was GEX, B, GEXT for the tankers, and then GEXH for the hopper cars. So really made it 3 different industries, but it's that way anybody comes on the map that they want to know what goes where. See, I'm going downhill and I'm not paying attention to speed again, so let's get into the dynamics. We're up to 25 miles an hour in a 15-mile-an-hour zone. I think the Highway Patrol is chasing me. They want to talk to me for some reason. I got time. I'm working. Leave me alone. All right. Drop down off of that. That pain in the rear engineer is back going through my town again. I heard him late last night. There's several crossings as the Union Pacific goes through the town. This guy gets on the horn at one side of town and stays on it in the middle of the night as he's going through town. No. But yeah, he just gets on there. He never stops. I mean, it's like about 4 miles that he just gets on the horn and stays on it. So you don't hear the two, you don't, normally you would hear a whole bunch of, two long, one short, one long, and then 2 long, 1 short, 1 long. Hear a bunch of those. No, not this guy. I thought he was gone. Must have got a bad review or something. Alright, we're leveling out, so I'm going to come off dynamics. Much. Slight uphill grade. I think this is Cresson steel right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Slamming on the brakes. Somebody left the switch not locked for service. Somebody's been in my yard messing with the switches. I don't like that. They're fired. Oh. Now I would actually go down that line, except for I think that's one where the locomotives are sitting. So, question for you. You have 5 tracks, we'll say 5 tracks here for argument's sake. Was there a benefit to going, RJC1, RJC2, RJC3, or what would have been the result if you had just made all those tracks one industry? Okay. Gotcha. So that's where the benefit is. I'm thinking just in Run 8, but no, you're looking beyond that as to what be done in Excel or LibreOffice or whatever anybody wants to use. Gotcha. Okay. Good answer. So, yep, we're going uphill, so so slow speed is perfect. We're holding at 14.6 miles an hour, 15 mile an hour zone. Right in notch 2. Yeah, I think Goliath, I mean, if he got into Run 8 and ran with us to learn how to do this, I think he I don't know if he bought the base game or if he just looked at it and was like, whoa, it's way too hard. It's really not. I guess the hardest thing is, you got to read the user guide, but there's so much that user guides don't talk about. And I think that's probably the hardest thing.
Norfolk Southern detected. Milepost 253.1, track 3.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, and like for me, I mean, I like getting into a program, trying to figure things out. A lot of people don't. They just want they want to get in, give me a tutorial so I know what to do. Um, but with Run 8, I mean, my very first experience, and I've talked about it on past streams, and I'll talk about it again. I bought the base game. I'm in Needles. I want to run a road train to the Barstow yard, and I get in, and I just by watching a video, somebody else's video on how to do it. I mean, I clicked on the very first locomotive. I clicked start. I started that locomotive thinking it was going to start all the locomotives in that consist. Nope, it just started the first one. I left needles and couldn't figure out why I couldn't get that long train that had rear DPUs, why I couldn't get it up over 5 miles an hour. You know, and then all of a sudden I thought I was doing something right, because all of a sudden I started climbing speed. I was getting up, you know, hey, 25, 35. Then something inside me just went, this isn't right. And so I stopped the train, and I just sort of, you know, I knew drone mode, so I got in the drone and went to the back. Yeah, I broke a coupler and left half the train behind. So, so basically, the story was I was running one engine with 4 up front, 3 in the back. That one poor locomotive was dragging all of those engines. Being that entire consist, and I forgot how many cars there were. Ooh, run down here. No, actually, I'm going to go this way. I'll let it go that way. It looks like it's going downhill right here, but it says it's a 0.02 uphill grade, so I'm off the notches anyway, and I am slowing down. But I'm going to push back onto, I'll push back into here. Okay, hit the brakes. Good there, we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and we're just going to push back into here, and then we'll drop these cars, and then we'll go down, hook up to the other 3 R.J. Corman locomotives and go grab that long string, drag it up here, and get them all set out. I might have to, you know what, I think I'm thinking before I do that, I should get those locomotives out of here, and then I can combine those 2 strings sitting there into one. I think those are all going to be going to 84 lumber. All right, back this up. But that does what you created in Excel and what you're putting up on your Discord. I mean, that looks like professional railroad stuff, Hank. I want to commend you on that. It looks amazing. Just when I think I'm getting caught up to you, you raise the bar again. Dang you. Well, this time of year? How's that? Knowing what you do, how is that? You know what? And that's a good thing. Yeah, leave work at work. Although I can't really say that because it's not work. I mean, with coaching now, it's like this morning I woke up super early. The first thing I did was jump in and start setting up the varsity schedule, which I'm almost done with that. And then I gotta go set up the JV schedule, which the way I have to do it, it's tedious. I just can't do both at the same time. And that's just because of the program that we use, and parents access that program, so, but it's all good. I like it. It's fun. And honestly, I'm feeling good about this season. I really am. All right, we're going to leave. Actually, no, I'm not. I take it back. No, go ahead and close that. Back a little. All right, couple and pull forward. Said pull forward. Oh, how about if I actually put it in forward so I can pull forward? I thought I'd double tap that keyboard. Yeah, I'm using keyboard, guys. I'm not using rail driver. I'm a real railroader. I use keyboard. Ooh, that could be late. Although, I'm actually back to considering purchasing a rail driver again. But it's way down on the list. That's way, way down on the list. Coming? No, not yet. Okay, you know what? I need to. Hang on, we're gonna stop here because I'm on the wrong track. I thought this went into the. Not yet. Although it is, I don't think it is. I'll have to go back and take a look. But I know that they have openly mentioned that they will make it compatible with the rail driver. Let's see. I think I need to be on this track right here. That one goes around. When I come down here, I want to go to the left anyway. So yeah, I need to come down here and connect to these two, fire them up, and then we're gonna go and let's see, I gotta go find where he set out those cars. So let me go into here. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Yep, DGL. So this whole cut, string of cars needs to come up this way anyway. So the first thing to do is I will connect and we'll pull that. I think what I'm going to do, I wonder if I could do it with just one look. I'm not going very far. So in that case, here, so I'm okay where I'm at. All right, that'll be okay. I'm just going to use the one locomotive. Yeah, see this gondola right here? Man, a gondola like that, they got pipe in there. They need to have like at least some, rails in there. So it looks like, we're doing something MOW wise. Oh, we gotta be on the ground. Got. Let's go up and this one. So I'm already thinking tomorrow morning. I really want to jump into Railroader. I might do a double stream tomorrow too. Railroader in the morning and then in the afternoon or evening back to Run8 again. Run8 won't be a server. It'll be on my maps, but it won't be on my server. The server won't be up because I got to do configuration. So I need to do that. I know Robert's going to want to at some point do Farming Sim, but I already told him Farming Sim will be Fridays. But we're going to be doing Elm Creek for right now. Unless we can solve the issue with that he and I are having with Upper Mississippi River Valley. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Unless I just have I've got a bad copy of it. Yeah. Right, and he has no issues with it on solo. It runs fine on solo for me, but as soon as we put it up on the multiplayer server, the main industry right there where, when you buy tractors and all your seed and everything, that one just completely wigs out. He was showing me what it's doing and it just completely wigs out on him. And I put it on and it just said, I go to the mod folder and it's like, it's there, but it tells me I don't have it. And the FTP service actually got rid of the file that we could get rid of on the web page, so that was a benefit. Thought maybe that might be it was screwing up. No, that wasn't it. We did that. once we got rid of that auto load mod, which, you know, the web page wasn't letting us do it, so we went into FPP and did it. Got rid of it, relaunched, you know, restarted the hardware, restarted the server software. The brakes here real quick because I'm coming in kind of hot. Yeah, it still didn't work. All right, brakes. Let's go ahead and push into this. All right, we're good. All right, let's take a look at a couple of these cars. Yep, I got to walk the entire train. I could do F7 because I think I turned off, so it's just the hoses. You know what? I'm going to do that. Save some time here. Train, F7 cheat. Oh no, air and angle cock. We'll turn that off so it'll just connect the hoses. There we go. All right. So all the hoses should be connected. Hopefully we got all the angle cocks are open. Go down. Yep, I'm going down there to look at the last one. And let's close that. Go. So now I actually really should walk the train, just in case. But he brought it in. And that's the thing is, like, if he brought this in and then you brought your server down, that's where it, well, I hate when it does that. Drop down underneath, you know. Come on, seriously? I got a couple of cars. All right. Well, I'm just going to go with it. There we go. There's forward, long, short hood forward? Yeah, short forward. I think I'm short. No, 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 no. Okay, this is long hood. All right. Got alternate. So I need to go reverse. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hang on. Hang on. What did I forget to do? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to open the angle cock on locomotive. Alright. Let's go ahead and let that open. Go partial. This could actually take a while, so let me go into neutral. And ramp up to about notch 3, and we'll go ahead and let it air up. See, this is where I think I'm starting to think I might have a PCS fault again because my main reservoirs dropped down to 90. Oh, I'm like, okay, CFMs are starting to come down. Here we go. It was up to 150, but starting to come down. So it's slowly airing up. Brake pipe is at 81, dropping. Emergency reservoirs dropping. Main reservoirs dropping. Everything's dropping. This is where, like I said, but the airflow is dropping as well too. Inside the cab, make sure. Nope, no PCS fault. Good. Parking brake is on. Good. All right. Oh, awesome. What's up, Marv? How you doing? Night ops. Meh. What's wrong with night ops? Not everything can run in the daytime. I'll tell you, the challenge that I had, even in daytime, was over in the DeWitt yard in Mohawk. The snow was, they had the snow in there so thick that on the switches, just the like the tip of the yellow handle was sticking up, so you know where the switch was at. You couldn't even see the flag, the markers, the flags. So you couldn't even tell if the switch was, you had to go below the map and look up to see if the switch was either normal or reversed. It's annoying, it's a challenge. So I've got to have something not right somewhere. I mean, not in PCS. I'm wondering, that's open. That's partial. Or is it just seriously going to take that long for it to... Good point. Open. Alright, let's close this one off. It does. Woo! I did that and the CFM's just dropped. Emergency reservoir's coming up. Main reservoir's coming up. Brake pipe's coming up. Yep. Go partial. And then we'll open. That one's not going to make a difference. Go partial down here on the locomotive. So we're just going to let it go. Actually, I've dropped below 70. I'm going to go full open. Went up to 80, went right back down again. So it's just going to take a while to fill this up. Marv does not like night operations. I think night operations, I mean, it's, like I said, not everything runs in the daytime, so night operations are, it's a change. But then again, if you know you don't want to do night operations, even though it's nighttime on a server, you know, which is what I'm running on, override freeze time, override network time, and then come down here and then just change your hours. Then unfreeze, boom, daytime, instant daytime. We're not going to do that. We're going to stay on network time. Boom, right back again. So sometimes I question whether notching up actually does anything or not. Not a lot, so back up to notch again. Alright, we're just going to sit here and wait for this to air up. Now it's making me wish I went and got the other two locomotives. That's alright. That is so unrealistic in Railroader. Yeah, you open as soon as you open the angle, I don't even have to go partial too. You know, you just open it full up, and next thing you know, your entire consist is aired up like that. You know, but that's once again, I mean, it's got a little bit of realism. I you know, I don't know if you saw that this morning when I was doing like making sure I was only doing 10-pound reductions, that it would still stop real quick, but there was a little bit of a, you know, lag time from the time I applied it to the time that it actually came to a stop. So, but it is, that's the way it is. Okay, why am I hearing explosions? Oh, who knows? All right. In this town, who knows? Main reservoir is at 78. Emergency reservoir 78. Brake pipe 77. So it's coming up. Airflow's at 47, so that's way down. Alright, 83, 83, 82, almost there. R2, yep, starting to come up. It's doing its thing. I'm going this way, drag that all the way up. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, crap, I put those cars in the wrong spot. Wasn't thinking, now I know. But I have no choice, I don't believe. Back down here, see if I haven't. Don't know. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay. So we are going to go that way. That one's, that's reverse. Perfect. Okay. Go straight and up this route. These will be there, so there's a difference. So we're going to go this way. This way. That's perfect. Okay, now I'm in. This one. Can't go that way. Can't. But we can go up this one. Okay, that's perfect. I'll just go right down here. Oh, and that'd be perfect. Okay, good. I'm lined up. 90, 90, 118. I think we're good enough to go. Yeah, we're facing reverse. Give us one. Why not? Ooh. It's dragging us downhill. I mean, one look of it may not be strong enough. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's try this again. Got a slow speed. I don't think. I did it again, Hank. Oh, here comes a train. Let's wait and see this one go by. 51K. What was that? For this one, well, actually, I thought I had it in reverse. I didn't hit the key again. I should have hit it twice. Here comes another train. All these cars are tagged none. Unit train, grain. HPT 0.9. Well, let me give it a try. Going uphill, so at least I, and I know what my track speed is, so I'm not going to put it on its side. I'm going to give it a try. I want to see what this one locomotive can do. I mean, worst case scenario, I got those two other engines sitting up there in the way anyway, so come bring them down and connect to it. But I'm going to give it a try. What? That off. It's a long train. All cars look good. EOT flashing. All good to go. All right. Let's see. I'm going to push it. Let's see what I can do. Ooh, compressor going. Notch 5. And it's pulling me downhill still. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I got to go in. Hit emergency brake. Let's go get some more locomotives. That's not going to happen.
Norfolk Southern detected. Milepost 253.1 track 3.
That one. Oh. Go grab right here. Oof. The heck of a jump of the handrail when I took off the handbrakes.
detected. Milestone. 253.1. Track 3. No defects. Total axle 432. End of transmission.
Actually, I just noticed. Okay. Time yet. But I'm about 10 minutes away from that 2-hour mark, so we'll be fight to get this thing up the hill and into the yard up here, and I think that will probably bring that be enough for this stream. Feeling a little tired? Yeah, well then I can allows me to go over, I'll watch some TV, work on that. I still got to figure out that Finger Lakes issue. That one's got me frustrated and stumped. So I figure I'll bring the train in and I'll set it for like 3 hours and watch a 2-hour movie, maybe some episodes of Stargate, something like that. Right? Okay. Well, that was something I still want to do too. Like maybe tomorrow off stream, we'll get together and we'll go over what I need to modify on what you did to import the car reports. Because yeah, no, it may end up. Like I said, I got a great deal through my gym on Excel. So if I have to go to Excel, I'll go to Excel. I don't care. But I looked at what you created as far as the switch lists on the work orders. I'm like, man, this looks pretty good. And like I said, and also too, when we start, sharing cars back, sharing trains back and forth between your Pittsburgh line and my Moselle, that's it. Anybody wants to come on one server or the other, it's going to be keeping it consistent, and that's my goal. There is to keep things consistent between the two. So if somebody wants to come on, hey, I want to work Selkirk, or I want to work Mohawk, or I want to work Pittsburgh line, they're going to know what to do. They're going to see the same things, and they're going to be able to go, okay, I get it. And they're not going to have to worry about, well, what's he trying to say here? What's he trying to do here? This actually doesn't look bad at night. It really doesn't. Okay, I'm going downhill now. Let's go ahead and cut in some dynamics. I'm only doing 10 miles an hour, so I'm not really not too concerned. Not out of control. I will tell you in just a minute because I'm on a pair of NS SD45s coming down to connect to it to help pull it up. And I even think with 3 on here, it still might. They'll pull it, but it'll be a bit of a challenge. Oh, I left the headlights on. Shame on me. 4 miles per hour. And 1.6, and we're there. Okay. Total length is... Let's see, okay, with those two engines, I just went to 2.8 horsepower per ton. 3,213 tons. Total length is 1,712 feet. Okay, well, I mean, if I have to split it, I can split it. And I can push it back onto that one track that I just pulled those 4 cars off of for that run to 84 lumber. So, but we'll, yeah. Yeah, I want to keep, well, these down here, I want to keep for inbounds. The track 1 and 2, I think I'm going to keep for outbounds right now. That could change. Oh, is that your MOW yard over here? Yeah, because, I mean, we can get a, yeah, put like a little, pull those cars out and maybe put a, one of those trucks right there. So it's like, you know, little MOW truck sitting right there. All right, let's get these things connected. We'll do the, well, actually, do it this way. Go here. That's connected. I need to go down here. Okay. Go here. Connect the MU cable. Connect that. And go ahead and open that one up. Partial. We'll go that one full open. That's full open. Okay, we're good there. And we just do auto CP AB like that. We'll just do the cheat mode right there. Not really cheat, but we're good to go. There we go. All right, let's go ahead. All right, lights on there. We'll go right in cab. Oh, wow. Let's turn lights on in here so we can see. We can turn the flashlight off. All right. Here. Forward. Notch. Come off the parking brakes. Ditch lights are flashing. It wanted to go backwards. I'm saying no. We're slowly moving. I can see it. Our notch. Notch 3. We're pulling. So much easier with the proper amount of horsepower. I think maybe just one more locomotive would have been enough too. Yeah, it's not that long. Not bad. Okay, we're up to 8 miles an hour. It's alright. We got this now. Almost like we know what we're doing. Almost. map. $14.60 is what I got. What did you have on yours? Oh yeah, okay, that's what 14. So yeah. Then there's Cresson, Lime, and Rock. Did you move that one? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking. I thought you moved one of those. Cresson, Green. Okay. Oh, somebody's waving at me. Bowing at me. There's Hank. What's up, Hank? How you doing? Hey, it's Burt Reynolds. All right, so right shift and the star key in just a moment here. Right when you get alongside those frogs right there. All right, we're doing the countdown. And then these two, I could actually combine both of those because those are nothing but, well, no, I can't combine them because one's 84 lumber. I don't know if I have any 84 lumber in that one, but that's DGL. So I'll need to get used to doing what you're doing, and I can make some work orders in. An awful lot of cars coming over here. Just for, I mean, yeah, must turn pretty quick. Ooh, yeah. All right. Slow down. 200 feet. 80 and okay, and yep, I'm all right, hitting brakes. Ooh, come on, stop. Once again, didn't pay attention that I was going downhill. I exceeded what I was doing. All right, so we're there. Let's go back to the back of the train. How much farther can I bring it? Oh, you're way. I got, wow. Yeah, no, overshot by a lot. All right, so if I bring it down here, just about where you're at, where those, yeah, right where they were at. So we're going to come back a little bit. Flashlight on. There's Hank. No. Come on. Here it comes. We'll back it up down here a little bit, get as much on this track as we possibly can, then whatever is left over I'll cut over and put in between the other two. Yeah. All right. Going down 4 miles an hour. It's creeping. That will do just right there. Perfect. Brakes. All right, let's go to the front. Oh, I want to be on the other side because I want to see where to cut it. Wow. Oh, you know how many cars we got to cut? Honestly, 2. Yeah, and I'm gonna push this one back because he's got it way up. If this is Armchair doing this, he stuck these cars in the foul. So, I will. Those are and those are DGL. So, that one is CSO. That's DGL. Well, actually, and CWI. So actually, this one box car that I'm going to pull off, which is DGL, I'll just connect it to this and then push the whole thing back. That should, because this one's not in the foul, but this one is right here. You see where I'm, this? That's in, yeah, that's in the foul, so that should not be there. Let's go ahead and, did I set handbrake? Didn't do. Set handbrake on that as well. Close that one off. Back. Give bump. There we go. All right. Peace. Forward. All right. Flip. I gotta go across the highway. Stop now. Thank you. That one. Oh. All right. And I can't tell because I gotta run down the highway. That is irritating. All right. We should. Yeah. Okay. But I'm here, so we can come back here. Yeah. That's where that goes. Okay. Yeah. Right now it's just to get it out of that set off. Now is that tag that CMOW? I don't know. Gotcha. Slow this down. 3. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Not coming back. A little bit bump. Hey, you put your toe underneath that wheel, so it's like that's on you. All right, then I think it's. There we go. Is left control F7, which bleeds all cars. Let's go ahead and push back. Push. Oh, how about if I took off the handbrakes? Wow. Yeah, they don't want to move. Okay, fine. And on F7. There we go. Let's go in. Nope. So, but yeah, bleeding all these off should have allowed me to coming off and push back, but said no. Yep, now we're pushing.
Norfolk Southern detected. Milesburg 253.1.
Yep.
Back to no defect.
Yeah, doing that's the same thing as like hitting the F7 key if you have all three, you know, air hoses, air, and angle cocks. It's the same thing. Right. Heck. I think I got enough room to bring all three engines too. And then that is where I will stop. SD40s. Okay. All right, come on back. So we're past this spot right here. We then should be good. Brakes are on. All right, shift F5. Handbrakes are now on. And I don't know when someone will work this next, so we're going to shut these down. And then we side and flip all our switches off. Shift H, off the headlights. We're good. That's it. We're done. So we have DRG. We got a lot of box cars for the DRG or whatever it is. DGL. We got some CWY mixed in. So maybe a little bit of flat switching. So I may end up doing and pre-sort them like three center lines, then three box cars, three center lines, three box cars. So when we go to work, when you go to pull out and work DGL, they're all ready. But really, honestly, that's not what they would do in real life. They would just, here, go grab the DGL and take them. Switch them when you're out there. So, okay. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thanks again, Hank, for actually getting on the stream and chatting. I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow in the morning. I don't know what time. It's whenever I wake up. I'll probably jump on, do some more railroader. We got logging going on there. We got cars to get up there. We got pulpwood when you get up there. And then once those are in place, we'll start the freight service, working our way back, switching out the cars that we need to switch. And then also swap out, well, you know, picking up the cars that we need to pick up and take our way, make our way back down to Silva. So start making some money that way. And then, well, we won't have time. I can guarantee you we won't have time, but we will do a second run on the passenger ops just before we close out day 18. So I think we should have enough content to do at least 3 more streams on day 18. And of course, when we get down towards Silva, we got 2 pulpwood cars we're going to set out to get those 2 factories going and try to make some money to pay down the loan, because I can tell you right now I'm going to end up having to pay some interest on that one. So that's Railroader in the morning. I'll take a break, work on the configuration, physical and on Run8 for the Run8 server, work on that, and then we'll go and I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon with some more Run8. Over on the Mosel server, that will be no operations, but that'll be just me doing a lot of configuring and trying to figure out Finger Lakes. Hopefully we can get that set. So that will, I mean, worst case scenario, that train comes over, I'll use the external config editor and just change out the cars, um, manually doing it that way. But if I can get it to where it's automated, bring a string of cars in. Have you tested that on your map, Hank? Okay, gotcha. So that's what I'll work on there, and then I'll let you know what's going on. And then sometime tomorrow, off stream, you and I will get together and we'll work on what you did with Excel. See if I can use LibreOffice. If not, I've got Excel. I can do it in there as well too. But it looks very professional. That'll be on work orders on my server as well. And who knows? Depending on how things go, I might throw my server up for a little bit tomorrow. So still not ready to go full time on that. But once again, thanks for everybody that hung out and watched the stream. If you like the content again, please hit that subscribe button, click the notification that way you know when I go live. And give me a thumbs up. Helps the analytics. Share it out with friends, family, enemies, anybody who likes trains. Go, hey, you guys got to watch this, man. Run8, it is the best. Railroader, excellent, excellent program. So otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. Have a good night.